after priming my eyelids with some concealer, I'm setting that in place with the white chocolate colour from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. And then for my crease colour, I'm using my favourite shade in the palette, which is Salted Caramel, and using really large circular motions to build up that crease shade. As you can see, I'm not being too meticulous, so just make sure that you're getting that all over the eyelid and really concentrating through the crease as well. I had a lolly, I don't know why I did that. Anyway, moving on, I then keep adding more and more product until that crease colour is really predominant, and you can really see that salted caramel gorgeousness all over the lid. The next step is just grabbing the semi-sweet colour in the palette and slowly kind of adding that into the salted caramel colour. So I start by adding that directly onto the socket of the eyelid and the crease, and then blending it through the outer V of the eye, so the outer third, and just slowly building that up. So I just grab a bit of product at a time until that's completely diffused, and you're just kind of deepening up that crease shade. Then with a MAC 217, I'm taking the same semi-sweet colour and really concentrating that in the outer third, and then taking Triple Fudge and doing the same process. Because we're going to put that navy blue over the top, this just really allows for the smoky eye to kind of begin and gives a bit of dimension to our base colour. So as you can see, yeah, we're kind of starting that smoky situation and then blending it out again with a big fluffy brush. Now for my favourite part of this look, I'm grabbing a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and I'm using this to prime for the shadow that we're going to put on top, so the navy blue. You can be a little bit messy with this stage because we will blend it out with a eye brush. However, it's really imperative that you actually put this underneath because it allows for that really smoky colour, and it actually makes the Colourpop shadow stand out more and be more pigmented. So don't skimp out on this step. So yeah, all over the lid, and then just blending out the harsh edges just so it's a bit more seamless and blends into the crease shade that we've already blended. So now we're packing on this Super Shock shadow in the colour Rex, and as you can see with the flat shader brush, you're really getting a beautiful colour payoff, and we're just really layering on that cobalt colour, which looks amazing, and that's because we laid down that primer before. So I told ya, you need to do it. After you've done that, just grab some remaining product with the large fluffy brush and blend that through the crease again, and with a matte black shadow, just popping that through the outer third just to give a bit more dimension, a bit more smokiness to the look. I'm now going to create a wing. I'm really sorry this isn't the best filming of me doing a wing, but yeah, just a pretty standard wing, nothing too crazy, and I'm just using the Kat Von D tattoo liner to achieve this. So now for some extra sparkly drama, I'm going to use the UrbanDecay Heavy Metal glitter eyeliner in the colour Spandex, and this is just going to add even more cobalt colour and some glittery fun as well. I'm then going to apply some eyelashes off camera, and these are by Flirty lashes. I love them, and they just complete any dramatic look. When I came up with this look, I actually did it for my sister's Eurotrash party, so it is very dramatic, but I actually was able to achieve this look in about 15 minutes, so it's actually really easy. What I just did then was put some primer on my face, and now because of the redness that was on my face, I just started colour correcting, and I just used the green shade to counteract the redness. For foundation today, I'm using the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced, and I am in the shade Ivory. I have a bit of a tan on in this video, so that's why Ivory is a little bit darker than I normally wear, but it works okay when I'm tanned. So yeah, just bounce that into a skin with a damp beauty blender. To make my skin look extra flawless, I'm going to conceal with the the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. When you've got such a dramatic eye look, I really like to make sure that my skin looks as flawless as possible. If you're like me and you've got quite thin under eye skin, I know that sounds bizarre, but that's often why I have such dark circles. I actually have really thin skin under there, so I just try and be as gentle as possible when applying my makeup. For contour, I'm going to use my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I believe this is the colour Toast, but I'll link it all down below like normal, and just placing that down the bridge of my nose. Normally I do place those lines closer together, but as you'll see in a minute, I do bake the actual nose contour, so it kind of sharpens that all up. So yeah, placing that under the cheekbones on either side, and then just going to blend that out with the same beauty blender. And now I'm just setting my whole face in place with my Mercier translucent powder. For a powder contour, I'm using my Nars Aisha brush with the Nars Laguna powder, bronzing powder, and I'm just using that to go over the cream contour that we previously blended into our foundation. And I'm then going to grab a Luxe Cheek Brush by Zoeva to then bronze up the face, and I'm just going to bronze my cheeks and my temples as well. Because I'm a matchy type of gal, I'm going to use my Nars Orgasm blush as well for blushing up my cheeks. To make sure our contour on our face is nice and sharp, we're going to use the baking method with a little bit of the translucent powder that we previously used to set our face, and just placing that under the cheekbones. We obviously use too much powder, so the idea is that you place it on there, let it settle, and then brush away the excess in a few minutes time. Some people leave it on while they're doing their entire makeup, but I just leave it on pretty much while I do my under eyes and highlight and brows. A black eyeliner, just place that through the waterline and tight line as well. To tie this eye look together, we are going to smoke out the lower lash line really quickly. So with a short shader brush, grab the Salted Caramel colour, which is in our crease, and just place that below the lash line, and then press in the semi-sweet colour as well. So we're just kind of adding a bit of a gradient colour of the browns that we used on the lid. Then with the Super Shock shadow, I'm literally placing that in between the lashes and really smoking it out, so it kind of is blending out the waterline colour that we used with the black eyeliner. So this is probably the most challenging part for me because the eyelashes were literally nearly touching my brows. But anyway, I did my best to fill in my brows with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in medium brown, and yeah, just kind of filling them in a little bit. My brows were freshly done, so it makes it a lot easier to fill in my brows because they were less wiry and crazy. So yeah, just making them look as natural as possible, but just a bit fuller as well. I'm then going to add some glow to these cheeks, so I'm popping some of the Champagne Pop onto my cheeks, and then in all my usual spots above the brows, nose and Cupid's bow. And then brushing away the bake, so getting rid of all of that excess powder, and as you can see, we're left with a nice crisp contour, which is exactly what we wanted. And obviously wiping away the powder makes the look a little bit more, you know, nice and attractive, so that's a win too. Now just evening up the glitter on my right eye and adding a little bit more because it was driving me nuts that this one had less glitter, so just fixing that up. And for lips, I've gone in with the Colourpop lip gloss in Fairy Floss just to keep it nice and simple. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you all in my next video. I'm going to be uploading videos a lot more regularly from now on, so make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next one. Alright guys, I'll see y'all very soon. Bye!